Hi everyone, I'm Jessica and welcome back to the TryVeg Test Kitchen. I'm here today with Helanah, who is an amazing vegan chef and wellness success coach, and we're going to be making a delicious miso ginger noodle salad made with follow your heart dressing. So, Helanah, introduce yourself to the people.
Yay! I'm so excited to be here. I love the recipes that you put on TryVeg.com, so it's very honoring to be able to add one to the repertoire. I'm a wellness success coach, and I'm a yoga instructor, a meditation teacher, and also a plant-based recipe developer, an eater, and lifestyle liver. And I also really just love to help people use all of those things to de-stress. So whether it's finding movement, using meditation, or meal planning, these is kind of like my I don't know, wheelhouse, if you will.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, disclaimer, Helanah and I are good friends. We actually grew up together, and we've been on this vegan journey for a while, and it's so funny because we've known each other since we were 12. Mm-hmm. And sometime right after we graduated from college, we were talking on the phone, and I was like, yeah, girl, I'm starting to go vegetarian. And she's like, what? Me too. And then we probably went vegan around the same time as well. So it's very interesting and cool to be in sync with friends who can support you on your journey. It's a process, and so I try to provide recipes and tips and tricks here on TryVeg.com, and Helanah also provides coaching services to help people make the transition, be kind to themselves, be compassionate to others, and just make changes and choices that impact the world for the better.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. And I really love doing it. I think loving what you do really matters. Whether you're in this world to help folks reconnect to themselves, or you're in this world to bring joy through food, or you're in this world to just be a great person. It really matters that you love what you do. And I really love what I do, and I'm excited about what we're going to do today.
Cool. So we've had a lovely intro. Let's talk about the recipe. What are the ingredients that we're going to be using today?
Okay, so I'm really excited because I love Follow Your Heart, and they are sponsoring this video with their organic vegan miso ginger dressing. This dressing is delish and can be used not just for this particular salad, but also for burger toppings. You can put it in hummus. You could just eat it
with a straw.
Yes. No, don't do that. No, that's not a good use of your calories. The base of the pasta salad is, of course, a little bit of pasta, but you can also use any type of noodle that you prefer.
And we're using linguine, but we've also used rice noodles. You can also use spiralized zucchini, right?
Yes, I actually love it. If you want to do that's actually paleo friendly and vegan friendly and vegetarian friendly, and meat eaters like to eat it too. We have a little bit of chopped spring onion, which is delish. Gives that nice little bit of kind of crunch and onions, but not without too much. And then we've got some radishes here that are really delicious. Also a vegetable that is highly underused. Really good for salads. We have some coleslaw, which is really just cabbage and shredded carrots, but you can buy that as a premix. And then we also have some more carrots that are cut here. And we have a delicious avocado. I love avocado. Whenever you can add them to anything, that's a great idea.
So the recipe that's posted to TryVeg.com that will be linked in the description bar also includes chickpeas, but you can use a variety of plant-based protein sources in this as well if you want to make it a little bit more robust. What are some that you would suggest?
I like to put hemp seeds on everything. So hemp seeds would be one of my faves, but any other bean would be really, really good. Yeah. So I would throw in a kidney bean, or even a lima bean, or even a black bean. I mean, you can tweak and mix the recipe however you see fit. We have some spices here too. Some red pepper flakes, a little bit of garlic powder, some chopped onion, and some pink Himalayan sea salt. So if you wanted to take this into a more of an Asian vibe, you could add some soy sauce, or add some sesame oil, or add sesame seeds. You could take it into a Mexican experience and add chipotle pepper and corn or something like that. So I like recipes that are interchangeable, where you can follow it if you really, really want to, but if you don't have that stuff in your pantry or in your refrigerator, you can still make it and really enjoy it.
Yeah, I tried this recipe. It's super tasty, so you guys definitely want to make it at home. And I think something else you can do to customize it is this is a miso ginger dressing, so add in some minced fresh ginger or ginger powder. That would pop it up a notch. Lime juice is amazing. Yes. And then I also like to throw in slivered almonds or edamame. If you like organic edamame, that's a cool way to get some soy in moderation. That's fresh and packs protein.
I love that.
So how do you assemble?
Do it. Okay, so first things first, I would recommend putting all the vegetables together. The other thing I want to say is that this salad, especially with these particular ingredients, does get better every day. So if you want to add this to your meal prep, you could easily make it on a Sunday, eat it Sunday or Monday or Tuesday before you kind of refresh for the week. So I'm going to add in the radishes to the bowl. And then I'm gonna add in the spring onion. Yum. And we got the carrots in there. And we've got the coleslaw mix. As you can see here. Boom. And get a little tongues experience and stir it up. Stir it up. There's got to be like a Jamaican song that goes like that, right?
Probably. I like how vibrant the colors are too.
Yes.
Eating the colors of the rainbow is a good indicator that you're eating nutritious food, right?
Yeah, it's a really easy way to get in some of those vitamins and minerals that we don't often think about offhand, but that are inherently in a lot of our fruits and vegetables. Okay, then I would say add the dressing. So this is restaurant size, so you're not going to find this in the grocery store. But, oops, lots of things falling to places. But you can add in about a half a bottle of the regular size of this particular brand. And you can see here I've fully coated the veggies, and then now I'm just going to stir it up. I need to find that song and play it in the background of this video. Although I don't think it's about making a salad at all.
Anything's about making a salad. If you're listening right, you know.
Oh gosh, it smells so good already. This dressing is really, really nice. And it actually already has black sesame seeds in it, which is kind of cool. So there is our mixed up vegetables there. And then we will go ahead and add in our noodles. These are pre-cooked noodles, and they are linguine, so stringy, ready to eat. And as we said earlier, you could do a zucchini noodle if you really, really wanted to. You could do a cucumber noodle. Shucks.
You can do kelp noodles too, huh?
Oh my god, I love making salads with kelp noodles. So, and then we basically just start to incorporate. It's literally simple, fast, and easy. Like we said earlier, the original recipe on TryVeg.com has chickpeas in it, which I really like it with chickpeas in it, actually. Even for some people who don't do the gluten, we made this at the DC Veg Fest this year in 2019 without the noodles. And we just added all
like
of
a slaw.
the dressing. Yeah, with the chickpeas, and like folks who are really into like the high fiber, high protein life were like, oh my god, I don't have to add noodles. Like, yeah, you don't have to add the noodles.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna add a pinch more dressing.
It smells really good.
I know.
That's one thing I love about Follow Your Heart. Everything I've tasted, the flavors are on point. The quality of the ingredients is really good.
Yeah.
Oftentimes everything's organic. A lot of their options are gluten-free and soy-free, which is amazing. And so if you're conscious or health conscious, obviously, you know, condiments are something that you should be using sparingly, but you still want to include products that have quality ingredients at the base, because it only helps your body to synthesize nutrition that much better and to not have to fight against what it's eating, because, you know, food is fuel. Food is full of flavor, and it's, you know, the center of a lot of our festivities, but it's ultimately fuel, so we should be mindful of what we put in our bodies so that our bodies can easily assimilate it, so that we can get nutrition from it, right? And energy.
I love that. I was actually going to say something very similar in the sense that it's important to use sauces when you do use pre-made sauces that have a lot of flavor, so you don't have to add a lot of things. Yeah. So we have some spices here that you could definitely add, but you don't have to. This is already ready to go. You can measure your portions out, and it's got an incredible flavor profile that, like I said, is really versatile. So we have it all incorporated and mixed together. Looks delicious and yum. And you can eat this year round, again, by swapping in any fruits and vegetables that you prefer. And then, I don't know, should we add the avocado? Or
let's serve it up and garnish with our avocado.
Okay.
Although we are a bit short on utensils in this kitchen, we'll make it work.
I love that. Gonna do a fancy noodle swirl.
So, Helanah, how long have you been vegan?
Oh gosh, I always get asked that question. I really need to sit down and like calculate the years. I always say somewhere between 6 and 8 years. I can't remember exactly because I did go vegan, I think a little bit before you did or something like that. And it has been quite a journey of transition. I know for a lot of people, I find that the vegan conversation is so prevalent nowadays, which I think is really cool, and I'm actually pretty excited about that. But I think it's important to recognize that like it's a journey, and it's a journey that you should really embrace and allow yourself to kind of have your own experience with. So other people's stories are really inspiring, but know that you're gonna have to try this thing out for yourself. Like I talk about it a lot on videos and Instagram and in person at the events and the self-care retreats that I do in DC, New York, and Philadelphia. Just utilizing these tools that we have. Like, what is in your toolkit, you know? Maybe, you know, going vegan for you is a new conversation and you want to figure out a way to incorporate, you know, veganism into your life. Just start by eating more fruits and vegetables, right? Or eat raw once a day, like we talk about, or eat a salad a day. drink more water, like get better sleep. Like there's so many ways to feel better and to do better with your life. And I think the opportunities are really open and endless. And I don't want folks to feel like intimidated by like a perfect kind of journey, because if you ask any vegan recipe developer, any vegan chef, any vegan influencer, whatever space that they're in, everybody has their own story. And so that's actually really encouraging and really cool. And I want to encourage you to have your own story as well and just let it flow, because sometimes you get on there and you do really great and then you're like, whoops.
Yeah.
And you got to start over, and that's okay too.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I think it's amazing because there are so many popular culture things happening that are inspiring people to explore veganism, give it a try, make the conversion to the lifestyle. And sometimes you enter the honeymoon phase, but as you learn about maintaining balance, it might become a little bit more challenging. So as Helanah was saying, just stick with it. Don't be afraid to ask for help. There, are people out there online, like the internet connects us all in so many awesome ways. And so there are sources of inspiration that you can find with resources that can help you. Now, don't use those as the
primary source.
Well, and also like the rigid model of what you should be doing, because everybody's life is different, you know what I mean? But you draw inspiration from as many places as you can, and also you can seek, input from professionals,
right? Real
coaches,
people.
wellness coaches, people who have nutritional information. So whatever your issue is, maybe it's this is inconvenient for me and I'm really busy, or maybe it's I'm struggling to get my nutrition correct, or maybe it's I'm feeling really stuck with flavors and I want to learn some new recipes. There are so many people out there who've been studying this and doing this and really diving in and just collecting all the information out there and synthesizing it so that you can have what you need to make your journey the most fulfilling and sustainable as it can be. So yeah, we just want to encourage you to give it a try if you've been curious, and try out some dishes like this. I always say to people who are curious about it but feel hesitant for some reason that obviously you could start with one meal, but if you see one of these recipes that look good, but you couldn't imagine it being like all you're eating as for your meal, make it as a side. Oftentimes, like I've had this experience when I go to like potlucks and family events, and I bring a dish and people have it on the side, and my side is gone. It's my main.
Yeah.
But people are eating it on the side and they're going back for seconds and thirds. And so the beautiful thing about plants is they're so full of fiber. So they're really filling. So ultimately that ends up being the thing that you get the most, full from.
Yep.
And it's packed with nutrition just inherently because it's plant-based. So yeah, like give it a try as a side. Start to incorporate some of these dishes as sides. Get introduced to some new flavors, some new textures, some new ingredient combinations, and see how you feel about it. The only thing that's really holding you back when you have reservations like that is your own self-imposed restrictions.
I agree.
Push yourself. Try to move beyond it. You're stronger than you think. You're more creative. You're more adventurous than you think.
I literally couldn't agree more. I think the compassion part of veganism should be extended. And I said this in my talk at VegFest, and people were like, I'm so glad you mentioned that. But I truly believe this. The compassion part of veganism, yes, should be extended to all sentient beings, right? To animals and to the bugs and the butterflies and to the earth that we live on, and that gives us so much life. And it should also be extended to yourself. Yeah. It should also be extended to people you don't like. Yeah. It should also be extended to coworkers that get on your nerves. It should also be extended to family members that you have a difficult time interacting with. Compassion for me, as a lifestyle choice, walks alongside my decision to eat plant-based and to eat healthy whole foods, especially whole foods plant-based lifestyle. It's not just about one sector, like doing volunteer work and then saying, I'm a really great person. It's not really about saying I'm a great person at all. Yeah. It's really about living a life that is about service. And I feel that for me, eating plants and eating fruits and vegetables and using all of these skills and tools that I have, everything from meditation to yoga to plant-based eating to massage therapy, everything is part of that service. And the number one service, the best person you can serve first is yourself. Yeah. By being compassionate and being kind. And then when you take really good care of yourself, I truly believe that you start to change the way you treat other people. You start to change the way you treat animals. You start to change the way you treat the earth. You start to change the way you view everything. So use this as a seed, and a seed that can be planted, that can open up the possibilities and grow something really beautiful.
Yes. Thank you, Helanah. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was amazing.
That was amazing.
Wow. I love that. So Helanah, you mentioned so many of the wonderful things that you do. Do you have any events coming up?
I do, yeah. So we're doing a self-care retreat in Philadelphia, PA on October 19th.
Nice.
It's going to be incredible. We're actually halfway sold out on the tickets. So if you're interested, you can actually go to my Instagram at Hello Helanah. It's HELLOHELANAH. The link is in my bio. You can grab tickets to that. And then here and there, we do these awesome pop-up vegan dinners. So we'll be doing one in DC, and we'll be doing one in New York, and we'll be doing one in Philadelphia. So you can get all of that information on Instagram. Actually is the best way to connect with me. And then you can also check out my website. It's hellohelanah.com. I have a live radio show that I do in Philadelphia that's about health and wellness every single day, Monday through Friday from 6 to 7 a.m. And it's like health and wellness, but going deeper. So it's like 360, like entrepreneurship and activism and education and artistry and food and lifestyle changes. And so if you're looking for like something to kind of get you up in the morning and pump you up and get you excited about whatever lifestyle change you're trying to make, you definitely want to make sure that you tune in. So that's on 96.1 FM, 900 AM if you're in Philadelphia, or you can just go to WURDradio.com and you can stream it live as well.
Nice. Well, Helanah, thank you for preparing this delicious noodle salad, ginger miso noodle salad, featuring Follow Your Heart dressing and lots of oodles of yummy veggies.
I know, isn't it so cute?
Yes, give it a taste. Give the recipe a try on TryVeg.com. And if you enjoyed this video, please give us a comment, like this video, share it with someone who you think would find it interesting, and subscribe to our channel, and follow us on Facebook too. We thank you so much for tuning in, and let us know, what do you want to see next in the TryVeg Test Kitchen? Holidays are coming up. So many reasons to eat good food are coming up. So let me know, put in your requests, and we can develop some new things. I can tell you that we have some delicious vegan pancakes recipes coming up very, very soon. And we also have some delicious vegan seafood recipes coming out soon. So keep your eyes open, keep watching, and we will see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.